Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is another edition of Unelectable Airwaves. I am without my co-host today, but that's okay. We press on. Bernie Sanders had a big win over the weekend, and even cooler, on that same day, he actually came to visit my hometown of El Paso. I got to participate in the rally as a volunteer. I was in charge of the VIP section. We had a bunch of invitees that needed help finding their seat, and I was the guy checking the list, passing out wristbands, and it was a really cool event. It was really a good turnout. A lot of people couldn't get in, but Bernie Sanders, he's just that kind of dude, because even then, with the people that couldn't get in, he still went out there and spoke to them for a while before he addressed the rest of us that were inside the building. And it was just I know from canvassing how much it meant to have him here, and I know a lot of people were asking, "Hey, when's he gonna visit us? Is he gonna come through? Is he gonna?" And he did, and it meant a lot to us, and it gave us a lot of energy to continue going forward. And just to take you through the events of the day, we all had to be there about an hour and a half before to go ahead and get our assignments. And then after we did that, we all engaged in our activities, and we did what we needed to do. There was a little bit of a protest from a bunch of Trump people. I guess they were shouting pro-life things at some of the Bernie supporters that were in line, but it didn't get too out of hand. But as soon as Bernie hit the stage, it was electric. The speakers beforehand were also very good, but everybody came to see Bernie, and he didn't disappoint. We were all very happy. And for me, after I was done with my assignment, I went and I tried to figure out where I was gonna be able to be placed. We were right at fire code, so there wasn't a lot of options. I wasn't never gonna get a seat, but I was able to find my way right to the front of the stage, and I was basically right in line with Bernie. He was speaking to my left, and I got a nice spot to sit up on the side of the stage there. And if you all look through the video of the rally in El Paso, you can probably see me on that side there. And right after, Bernie had to get out of there, and he had to go head off to another rally in San Antonio. But it wasn't very long after we got out of the rally. Within a few minutes, we were going to do a march to the polls. We got a few people to go with us, and we got everybody voting. But right after that, right before we started marching, we got the word in, and Fox News had called the Nevada race for Bernie. And what can you say? It was a huge win. There wasn't anything that you could take away from him. He won with people over 45. He won with people under 45. He won big with my community, the Hispanic community. He blew everybody out of the water. He had something close to 50% of the vote, whereas Biden was his nearest competitor at about 20 to 21%. I think he was the only other person to reach viability, which is fantastic. And really, this is gonna be crucial to carrying us over through South Carolina. Right now, it's really neck and neck in the odds in the polls with Joe Biden, but this winning 3 for 3 right now, as far as a popular vote, is very big for momentum, and it's necessary. We don't want to go ahead and start celebrating too early, and we don't really want to go and get too far ahead of ourselves. There was one interesting fact, though, that came as a result of Bernie's win, and that was that Bernie's actually the first person to ever get the popular vote in the first 3 states. I think that's pretty relevant, and it kind of shows a sign of where things are going right now. He is the clear front runner going forward, And it's up to us to keep working, and we cannot just get overconfident and just completely lose focus and celebrate too much. Even as big as this win was, it's exciting, and we are right in the place that we need to be. But let's keep up the volunteering. I know I'm going to be canvassing again this week. We went out canvassing right after Bernie's win. We went out yesterday, and we were able to speak to a few voters, and things have been going well. I mean, people, believe it or not, still out there don't know a lot about Bernie, don't know what he stands for. They need to know about $15 minimum wage. They need to know about Medicare for all. These are important issues that really voters that aren't as in tuned as others don't know about, and they're surprised to learn about. So, keep up the work, everybody, and let's go ahead. Let's win this thing.